for you. I travel on when hope was gone to keep a rendezvous. I knew somewhere, sometime, somehow, you'd look at me and I would see the smile you're smiling now. It might have been in County Down, or in New York, in gay Paris, or even London town. No more.
Behind me is the building that Althea grew up in. She literally played tennis on these streets. She coached children on the streets. It's such a glorious day for all of us to honor Althea, who has such an impact, not just on individual lives, but this country, this world. She broke a color barrier globally. Her color barrier that she broke it in France, she broke it in England, and she broke it here in the United States, and then went on to break the color barrier here in this country for golf. So Althea was a woman who was driven, a woman who was purpose, and I just hope she is smiling down right now, so proud that we are acknowledging her contributions, and we did not forget. We see you, Althea. We see you.
When hope was gone to keep a rendezvous.
But her walk is why we're here today. The way she lived her life is why we're here today. So to all of our young people, to all of our tennis advocates, we're here today because we're celebrating a champion. We're celebrating, let's say her name, Althea Gibson. Althea Gibson. Althea Gibson.
Distinguished guests, city officials, and community members, it is truly an honor to be here today. This is a historical and monumental day to recognize the legacy of one of America's greatest tennis champions, Althea Gibson, on what would have been her 95th birthday. You're going to hear that a lot today. The accolades and accomplishments are quite significant to me, and I'm going to tell you why. As executive director of the Harlem Junior Tennis and Education Program, housed in the Armory just a block away, it's an honor to be here to witness something long overdue. But perhaps it's fitting that on the front end of the arguably the greatest athlete of all time, Serena Williams' retirement in the upcoming U.S. Open, a legacy is reborn in the street naming of Althea Gibson Way.
I'd have been in County Down, or in
New... a lot of money back in the day that I'm sure that a little girl didn't have. This community made that possible. If that hadn't happened, the rest of this history might not have played out. Just 16 years after that moment, she won her first Grand Slam title. But that history started right here. And she never forgot where she came from. In her later life, she started a program that went around the country in low-income communities of color to set up mobile tennis programs. That was back in the 1970s. So this is a woman who never forgot where she came from. Her legacy deserves to be remembered, and I am thrilled now that every time the next generation looks up at that street sign, they're going to know that a giant, Althea Gibson, lived right here. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much.
Althea feel about today?
Right now, she's smiling. She's happy. This is a very special occasion. This is something she would have loved to see. And it's her birthday, so what a nice birthday gift.
Somehow you'd look at me and I would see the
Don, talk about how great a day of celebration this is for Althea.
It was an amazing day. Althea went around the world from 143rd Street. Now she's back permanently, and an honor to her. It's amazing. It was an awesome day. Thank you, New York. Thank you, Harlem. Yes.
Talk a little bit about how she can inspire youth now in this neighborhood with her name on the street where she grew up. How can that inspire the next generation to the next Althea Gibson?
Because all youth, regardless of the community, they realize that they can do the same as Althea did, who lived here.